Hello here on softball team. My name is Courtney Strike, in case if you don't know me, and I play softball at Central Michigan University. And Coach Pitts actually asked me to talk to you guys quick about what it means to be a family and connect that way and just stuff like that with some experiences. So I just wanted to give you guys a few of my experiences that I've been through and what's really helped myself and my team become a family and work together. So first, I wanted to talk to you about some situations that I've been in. And first of all, to start, when I was in high school, my senior year, we won the state championship in East Lansing. And that all started because of how close we were as a team and how well we bonded together and how we acted as a family. And something that brought that up, that got that going, was we always included each other in everything. We were always there for each other, always had each other's back. We obviously weren't all in the same class. We weren't all seniors or anything. We had to learn how to work together and understand each other's personalities and really understand each other on a new level. And one thing that we always did was have bonfires. That was our favorite thing to do. It wasn't a mandatory thing. Coaches never said, go do this, get together, have fun. We just took it up on ourselves. Hey, we're going to have a bonfire tonight at Sarah's house. Come if you want. If you can't, you have plans, oh well, but it'll be a fun time. We'll have s'mores, whatever. And so that right away kind of showed me the importance of how great it is to have a team and be a family together, because that carries on to the field, automatically. If you can trust your teammates outside of the field, can you just imagine how well you'll perform together on the field? And even in college, it's even more important now, because you come in every year, you have new teammates that you've never even seen before. You don't even know their name, how they play. You literally don't know them at all. So you have to learn how to trust them all over again, them as people, teammates, everything. And I've learned that attitude is a huge part. I started off, coming from Rogers City, I always played. I was just used to always playing. I was a good athlete. And I came here, not really sure what to expect. And I don't get to play much. I'm good, and everything, but just with what we have, I don't get to see the field much. I get to pinch run, here and there, play defense every once in a while, but I'm not a star. I had to accept that. And it took a while at first. It was really hard for me to accept it. And over time, I was like, okay, well, my role is, mainly to cheer on my teammates, be there to run if I need to. But my biggest role for the past 2 years was to cheer on my teammates and just be a great teammate for them whenever they needed me. And that honestly could be more exhausting than you think, because every game I'm expected to cheer my heart out. I literally lose my voice almost every game because I cheer so loud for my teammates. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And this year I was supposed to be an outfielder. Coach moved me to the outfield, and I was really excited, and I was going to be getting some playing time and everything. And then so my mindset started to change. I was like, I'm going to be taking on a new role for this team, and I'm going to be able to perform and show my skills, what I can do. And then last week in practice, I dove for a ball and broke my hand, and now I'm out for the rest of the season, and I can't do anything about it. So my attitude immediately went back to, I'm back to square one, right where I started. I don't want to be cheering anymore. I wanted to play so bad, but I needed my attitude to change. I caught myself getting selfish and just thinking wow, this was my chance. I get to play. And that's not what it's about. It's all about the team at this point, Yeah, God did this, but shit happens, right? It's going to be okay. And so I know it can be really frustrating. I've been there. From how you just want to play, but maybe you're not as good as others, and coach isn't having you in the lineup. But you have to accept your role. If your role on the team is to cheer your teammates on and support them while in the dugout, then that's your role. And there's nothing wrong with it, because that role is just as important as being on the field. Because you still have to be loud and supportive and everything. And it is exhausting, but it is such an important role. And I would take this for granted a lot. And one of my teammates, I want to share this letter with you. She wrote me a letter. I don't even know what teammate it was because they left it anonymous, but I wanted to share this with you. It says, Courtney, it's easy for a player to get frustrated by the game. It's even easier to get frustrated by a game that you aren't even in. You feel a sense of helplessness or underappreciation. Like if you weren't here, it wouldn't make a difference. But those feelings you're having, they are wrong. Being on the bench is the hardest position in the entire game. You are expected to be focused every pitch, every batter, every steal. You are supposed to be loud all the time, and it's your job to pick up your teammates when they're down or to turn someone's frown around. The dugout is a driving force to any good team. In the dugout, you can relax though, and you can help others do the same. You show positive energy all the time, and keep doing what you're doing and know that we are all here for you. We are behind you in the dugout because you are a leader. Keep up the hard work, number 3. I see you working. And it just says a letter from a teammate. It doesn't say who it's from or anything. So once I got that, my whole mind just changed. And I felt more appreciated, and like someone notices me, because when you're on the bench, you don't really feel noticed. You don't feel like anyone's paying attention to you, that you're not even doing anything. Like the letter said, you feel a sense of helplessness or underappreciation. Like if you were there, nothing even mattered. But that's so wrong, because everyone's a team and everyone needs to be there at all times for each other. And I just really learned the importance of family after that, because it showed me that people still notice me. Like I don't have to be on the field to support people, and they're going to notice me. And I just thought that was awesome, and I just really wanted to share it with you guys, because it doesn't matter. Like you guys are all there for each other all the time. The one thing I also thought was like really important is just making sure that everyone feels included at all times. So if you see someone that's just not fitting in as well, or just is showing that they don't feel appreciated or anything being there, like take the time and go out and get to know them a little better, or just anything simple. Like this letter, it's a letter, and it meant so much to me. Like it just showed me that, wow, like my teammates are like paying attention and they really care. And that was huge to me, like just to feel that. And I think that your guys' team could be very successful if you take that upon yourselves too. Just making sure that everyone feels included at all times. And just little things like that bonfire that we used to do like almost every Friday, or every other week, just so everyone feels included. And even sending, like, I know for me, like, I love getting, like, texts or, Snapchats from people like, hey, Court, like, how you doing? Especially after this accident, just people shooting a text like, hey, thinking of you, like, how's it going? Like, I know that really made me feel appreciated. And so I'm trying to give you guys some, like, little examples like that. Like, it depends on how your personalities are and what you guys find helpful and whatnot, but I think it'd be a good idea you guys kind of just sit down and figure out together as a team, like, what it is about you guys that, like, helps you the most. So, like, for example, we sat down in the beginning of the year and we said, like, say someone, like, strikes out and they come back to the dugout. How would everyone, expect to be, like, treated afterwards? So, like, I said, like, say I struck out, I came back into the dugout, I'd want someone, like, people just high five, like, don't say good job, because, it's not a good job, but, just to show that, hey, you got the next one, like, we're here, just quick high five, get out, and, so we did that, and I thought that was a great idea, because you got to know everyone's personalities on the team, kind of got to know what they expect from you and everything, and, like, those kind of situations. So if you guys would sit down and just kind of, like, figure out, like, yeah, I really like it when, a little text here and there, like just to, see what's going on, see if you can help me out anyway. But just attitude is huge. You might not be playing where you want, or you might not be starting if you want to, but you still have a very important role. And I mean, I'm the perfect example of that. I expected to come in playing all the time, and I didn't, and I had to change my role. And then I got injured, and now my role's back to where I started. And I mean, if anyone ever needs to talk, I'm the girl to talk to. I can help you with whatever. But I just wanted to give you some examples of what I've been going through, what my team goes through, and just how, well we work together, and how easy that is to carry over into the field once you get to know your teammates. So yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck this season, and I'll be at some games and maybe some practices to help out once I get better. But good luck to you guys this season. Let me know if you have any questions.